Ever wondered how to make a simple bread at home? The aroma of freshly baked bread wafting through your home is a simple pleasure like no other. And the best part? It's easier to make than you might think. Today, explore the magic of making your own basic bread with just 3 ingredients: flour, yeast, and water. To embark on this baking adventure, gather the following: 4 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 packet or 2 1/4 teaspoons of active dry yeast, 2 cups of warm water. Begin by dissolving the yeast into the warm water. Ensure the water is not too hot. It should feel warm, but not scalding to the touch. This process, known as proofing, awakens the yeast, preparing it for its crucial role in the bread-making process. While the yeast proofs, take the opportunity to prepare the flour. Pour the 4 cups of flour into a large mixing bowl, creating a well in the center. This well will serve as a reservoir for the yeast and water mixture. When the yeast and water mixture begins to froth, indicating the yeast is active, pour it into the well in the flour. Use a wooden spoon or your hands to combine the ingredients, forming a shaggy dough. Now comes the fun part: kneading. Turn the dough out onto a floured surface and knead it for about 10 minutes. The dough should transform from shaggy and rough to smooth and elastic. This is the result of gluten development, which gives bread its delightful chewy texture. Once the dough is thoroughly kneaded, place it in a greased bowl, cover it with a clean kitchen towel, and leave it to rise in a warm spot. This process, known as proofing, allows the yeast to work its magic, causing the dough to double in size. This should take about 1 to 2 hours. After the dough has risen, preheat your oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit. While the oven warms, punch down the dough to release any air bubbles. Then shape it into a loaf by folding the edges under and placing it seam side down. Slide the shaped loaf onto a baking sheet and place it in the preheated oven. Allow it to bake for about 20 to 25 minutes or until the loaf is golden brown and sounds hollow when tapped on the bottom. And there you have it. With just flour, yeast and water, you've created a rustic homemade loaf of bread. This simple recipe is a testament to the magic of baking. It is a bit like science. A few basic ingredients transform into something warm, comforting and uniquely satisfying. So next time the craving for fresh bread strikes, remember, you hold the power to create this simple pleasure in your own kitchen. Happy baking!